Hello again, everyone. Welcome back to Mario Sunshine. Apologies if the last two segments were just utter garbage in terms of me being shitty at the game. Not that I've ever been really great at this game or anything, but yeah, you could definitely tell that I was out of practice for both playing this game and commentating. So hopefully we won't have that much of a problem. I was just brain was all over the place. You know, I've been working on moving for all of this time, so... Anyway, we have one more mission in Noki Bay to get to, and then we'll, again, going out of order, head over to, Sirena Beach. And I'm not super looking forward to that one. Mostly just to the first mission, although quite a few of the parts in that level are kind of annoying. And yeah, the reason I didn't want to do this Shadow Mario thing right now is because I hate it. All of this jumping on all these platforms, like, whoever thought of jumping in a Mario game? But yeah, you basically just have to follow him to the ends of the earth. Because... where'd he go? It's hard to be spraying at him and be doing the hover nozzle at the same time. And also I'm just doing very bad at doing that, the big spray. And I don't really know why. It's not like it's a difficult move. Why am I not getting on that one? I also don't know what the camera's doing ever. Yeah, I'm really sucking here. I'm sorry. I guess we're not going to have an improvement from last time. What? I was going right at him. There we go. After he punched me in the face like 40 times. I also like how you can't touch the shine until it does its little settling back down to the ground. Okay, well that didn't take too much time from where I was gonna cut, but that was still kind of stupid. Anyway, there's not much for me to talk about in terms of, like, my life or anything going on right now. I'm, still doing the old job search, so that's happening, and, it sucks. I mean... to me, looking for jobs is one of the most depressing things ever, because I hate having to, like, sell myself. I hate having to, like... I mean, I guess that's most of it, is just I'm annoyed by having to, like, just doing round after round of convincing people in a million different jobs that, like, I would be the best fit or whatever, and, like, it's not even a matter of me, like, not believing that or whatever. It's just, like, I don't like doing it, and especially when I consider how, like... I don't know. I mean, none of them really ever come to fruition in my experience. I mean, I've been, even when I'm employed, just sending out job and internship applications non-stop, like, every month for the last couple years, and, I mean, I hear back from, like, a couple of them every couple months. And, I mean, I'm not applying for anything that, you know, there's, like, a huge deficiency in my experience or my resume that would prevent me from doing it or anything. Okay, that was kind of bullshit. I'm probably going to be saying that a lot, because that is a lot of what this mission is. Because, yeah, you have to split up this giant manta ray, and they leave goop everywhere they go, and there will be a lot of them soon. And it will be really annoying, because they go absolutely everywhere, and this goop gets all over the goddamn place, and not only does the goop electrocute you, but if you touch any of the pink boys, they throw you in a direction and make it impossible to move, because when you're getting thrown around onto electricity, it can create problems. So I know some people's strategy is to stay more in the water. I mean, it doesn't really seem to change whether or not they can get to you, so I don't know about that, but they can do far less of the goop, and, you know, an easy refill source, I suppose. Yes, thank you for noticing that just now, Mr. Machine. At some point, I don't know if you actually have to split all of them up, but at some point they all just become the tiniest variant, and there's just a million of them. And that part isn't too bad as long as you can stay out of the goop. I don't know how many times they split. I want to say it's 4 times. I'm very surprised I didn't get electrocuted by that. But yeah, the problem with this mission isn't even so much that it's just so hard that it's impossible. I mean, it is difficult to get through it without dying sometimes, but for the most part, it's just very tedious and takes a really long time. Yeah, okay, so yeah, at some point, they just all become this size, and then they all come for you. And I usually don't have too bad of a time with this part, and of course it's not going to be true anymore now that I said that. But usually it's just a matter of getting a bunch of them underneath your hover nozzle. I don't know if there are better, like, strategies for this mission. This is just how I've always done it. Seems simple enough. Keeps you off the ground. I think it uses more water, but it's not like there isn't water for you to get. But anyway, yeah, I don't hear back from many jobs most of the time. A bunch of them are scams. I have fallen for job scams before, and it's incredibly embarrassing. But I mean, in my defense, they are specifically made for people who, like I was at the time, are like in college and looking in the media industry, which, you know, is quite insular, and don't exactly know what a normal job offer looks like in that industry. And so you can just kind of say some bullshit and get away with it and end up getting someone's information, which is what happened to me. And I feel like a dumbass for it, like, every day of my life. It was actually about exactly a year ago from now that I think about it, just about. Okay, get into the big water. I need to refill. I don't think there's too many of them left. This is going less poorly than I was hoping. Or, the less... you know what I meant. Fuck. I don't know how to talk. And I think, oh shit. This is what happens. This is what the problem is. Because you take damage from getting thrown by the things, and then you take damage landing on the thing, and usually by the time you're done being electrocuted, you're getting thrown by another manta ray. And it's just a horrible, vicious cycle where you can lose, like, all of your hit points in 2 seconds. And then you just have to do all this shit again. You have to talk to the dude, and he has a mountain of dialogue you have to get through. And then you have to wait for the manta ray to get on, and then you have to split the thing up, and then the bulk of your time is just doing this. But there we go. First try. That's very nice. I'm glad that I only had to do this once. And yeah, I guess all of that electrical goop swallowed the entire Delfino hotel, so now that's back. Were all of the people in it, like, suffocating? Like, I don't really understand. I don't know if it's like, the black goop in Epic Mickey, which I don't know why I have mentioned that game more than once in this LP already, but where, you know, you can just be taken somewhere else if you're sucked up into it, or if it's if it's like those weird blob, those big sucky balls that get shot out of guns in The Incredibles that get stuck onto Mr. Incredible and they like inflate and suffocate you. That seems terrifying. Like, that's an awful way to go. Anyway, now it's time for normal Sirena Beach shit. The vast majority of this takes place in the hotel, as I'm sure you could guess. And the first thing we have is a secret mission. I wonder if there's a blue coin in one of these boxes. I kind of don't think so, but maybe a 1-up, probably? Yeah. How about this one? Coin, alright. Or I don't know what to do with these. Oh, do those give you water? Alright. Not really sure how helpful that is, but... And I also want to say there's a blue coin under one of these things. I wish you could buy a cocktail. Yeah. It's under here. If I remember correctly. Yeah, there you go. Oh, I think there's another blue coin that I know about that I can get as soon as I'm done running into a wall. There's one over here, too. I don't remember what you do. That, I guess. I knew there was one over here. Okay, and then there's one more. Yeah, I probably can see it. It's up there. Not hard to get at all. Well, unless you just miss it a fucking million times like I did. Jesus Christ. Anyway, I forget what I was saying. Applying for jobs is dog shit. I hate doing it. I mean, having a job sucks, but I wouldn't mind that because, for one thing, it would give me income, and, like, there is a possibility that I can find a job that I enjoy doing. Because I certainly don't enjoy just sitting in my house and sending applications into the ether. They never even give you a, like, rejection. I'd much rather have someone, like, one of these places reply to me being like, "You're garbage. Never apply here again. We read your application and we think you're just a fucking idiot." I would like that more than just utter silence from 95% of the places that I apply to. Because that shit is just really fucking annoying. Because it's like, are people even reading this? Am I even actually doing anything? Are jobs even real? Like, can people even make money, or is that just another lie that I was told? I don't know. So that's where I'm at. That's really the only thing going on with me. And I remember having trouble with this one, but it doesn't really look that hard, so it must have been me being stupid, so... Time to do whatever I did again. Oh yeah, I remember having to do this part many times. I think it's the end that was giving me trouble. Yeah, I remember this. It's just, again, because of the jumping mechanics, and, I mean, I'm not gonna try to blame that on the game. I'm a Dumbo. But, I don't know why I'm pointing at the screen, you can't see me, but that part right there with the little thing. You have to drop down onto it, and that isn't a complicated task, but because of how Mario jumps and falls in this game, I always just seem to have trouble with it. So, we'll see how that goes. Hopefully I don't need to do this a million times. The secret missions, I believe I said at the beginning of the run that they were probably going to be the things that give me the most grief. Except for a couple of the secret shines. Some of the secret shines are worse. They're very bad. There's one, it's in a secret mission, and it's a secret shine, hidden in the mission. Like, you have to go back for it. And I believe, yeah, this part. I'm just gonna inch off here, like that, and then that's that. And then you just have to not die on this thing, which We'll see how that goes. Okay. So far, so good. Oh my god, I don't know where I'm going. Holy shit. Okay. That was almost really bad. Oh, whoops. I forgot that I have to participate in this. Shit. I'm fucking dropping everything. Jesus Christ. Alright, well, let's just head back in. I'm immediately abandoning whatever I was just talking about, but, one thing that I wanted to, talk about in this one, even though we're not going to be on the actual beach part of this beach, but because it is another beach-related level, and just in general, this game is beach vibes. I want to talk about some beach stuff, because I mentioned briefly, I was rewatching an earlier episode of this, and, what is this? Is this Mysterious Hotel Delfino? Is this the one where you have to get... Okay, yeah, Yoshi needs a pineapple. I don't need the casino yet, but you need Yoshi because of a thing. I guess I'll just show that first. I hope I remember what you do in this level, because it isn't complicated, it's just one of those things that if you don't know, then it doesn't seem like it makes sense. So yeah, the shine is in there. You can't really go in many of the doors, but you can go in this one. I thought that was a secret. I think the other end of this is a secret. But yeah, you can't get in here because you're not wearing swim trunks. Because this is fucking fascist Italy. So, you have to get Yoshi to help you with an alternate way in there, and he wants to munch on some pineapples. Pineapples are not available, so let's do this. Okay, so yeah, Yoshi eats ghosts, so you need to get him to eat the ghost. There is something I can do in here before that, but for the vast majority of the activity in this place, you need Yoshi. I don't know how to kill the boos. I also am very curious about how... Can I only get that blue coin? Okay, yeah. I can't get it from here. That sucks. Oh, thank you, sir. I also am curious about where the, like, cultural idea of a ghost as, like, a white, round apparition a la a boo came from. 'Cause, I mean, ghosts... Thanks. Ghosts have looked and been described in a lot of different ways across time. And, yeah. So yeah, you can't get into many of these doors. So if I'm not mistaken, the way that you want to start doing this is to go into one of these bathrooms. And yeah, one of them is open. There's a thing in here you can do. And then... Oh, spooky secret. Yeah, this isn't too hard now that I remember what to do. What was I talking about? Shit. Okay, sorry, I had to attend to something. Or tend to something, I mean, not attend. Anyway, get ready for some of these flippy panel things. There's a lot of these in this level. Hello, Boo. Just get right up in my face, why don't you? Hell yeah. So... Oh yeah, we have these, Starburst Boos. Pink Starburst. I loved Starbursts when I was a kid. I think that's the reason for most of my dental problems, as a youngin', were my love of, the two things I would eat all the time in the summer was, to shut me up during church, my mom would give me, Scooby-Doo fruit snacks, and I would eat those a lot. And then at the pool, I would always eat Starbursts. My favorite were orange Starbursts, but I'm not picky. Okay, now if I'm not mistaken, there should be a box or something in here that has a pineapple in it, and that's the gravy. So I'm looking for that. And I don't know where to find it. Maybe it was in the lower... Is it in here? Yes. It's, I believe, this one. Well, if I don't miss with my ass, then I'll know. Yep, there we go. Okay, now to just not die while I'm doing this. Boo right at the door to greet me. The other fun thing is when you do this and get on Yoshi and then immediately go in the water and fucking Yoshi evaporates. Although I think a small amount of water doesn't hurt Yoshi, if I remember correctly. Okay, so I want to go back down here. I need to do that again, but with Yoshi, or at least part of it. Anyway, what I was saying earlier was that I was just thinking about talking about some beach stuff, like memories of beach. Oh, I can just go through this. Okay, memories of beach things from my childhood, and like I said earlier in another video, most of my childhood experiences that I remember about going to the beach weren't about the beach itself. It was more about the beach community that my family would go to. It was in Bethany Beach, which is in Delaware. And it was fun. I mean, I definitely liked going there. I especially liked going into town and going to the arcade. That was always my favorite thing to do, and like the main thing that I was hoping to do every time that we went. I used to be really good at crane games, weirdly enough. There's also a SpongeBob game that was just like, you put your... I love the scream that those things make. You put your coins into this little thing, and they slide down, and they land on squares with different SpongeBob characters on them, and they're worth different amounts of tickets. And I just figured out how to get it to land on the 50 tickets one every time, and you just do that for a long time, and then you have a shitload of tickets. I would also do the same thing with the Wheel of Fortune game, because it's just kind of a matter of getting the timing down, and then once you do that, then you're gravy. Don't even have to think. You can just get the tickets, and you can finally get that lava lamp you always wanted. Motherfuck. Yeah, I spent like 3,500 tickets on a lava lamp, and then it broke in like 2 seconds. Lava lamps kind of suck ass, but I'd be lying if I said that I didn't still like them and would kind of want one. Although I feel like most people think they're tacky, so maybe they're not the best. I don't remember where to go, if I'm being honest. I want to say it's this corner one, but I don't think that's right. I mean... Oh, and I'm gonna run out of Yoshi. Oh, fuck. I ran out of Yoshi. I forgot that happens. Oh, god damn it. Okay, well, do I need to... At least I'm right above Pineapple Town. I think there's a way to get in up here as well, actually, if I'm not mistaken. I think there's... Yeah, you can get in here too. I mean, there's a blue coin. There's another one in there, so that's neat, I guess. And there's a way to get into the place. Or so I thought. And how do I get in there? I can't see. And I don't think I can go through the door. Am I just stuck here? Like, I don't really know. I think I might be stuck here with Yoshi. Yeah, I can't go through the door with Yoshi, and I obviously can't go back down there. Okay, this is a bad idea. Okay, bye, I guess. Okay, so one thing that I did not notice over here, or, wait, not over here. If you can... Yoshi sucks ass, Jesus Christ. Over here is that. The Boo. I forgot about him. That is how you get this. So with that mystery solved, let's get back up here if we can. Hopefully not run out of juice. I'm actually gonna eat this just so I don't. Can you please do a regular spin jump? Thank you. Alright, now let's fail at doing a spin jump again. It's hard with Yoshi because you have to get through the thing, and he doesn't spin jump quite the same as Mario. And his jumping is even more fucking weird. Okay, so that's what that is, so we know it's not that. One of these just drops you down into the place, if I'm not mistaken. And I believe you can get it with Yoshi. Okay, it's not that one. I think I found out that it was over to the right of the middle. So, is it that one? If it's not, I'm gonna be very pissed. And once again, as always, if you know what to do in this game and I'm infuriating you, I apologize. Alright, let's see. Thank fucking God. Alright. So that was Mysterious Hotel Delfino. I obviously cannot do, like, anything other than the most simple mission in this game while also trying to speak eloquently about any sort of general subject.